Before we evaluate the exponential and logarithmic function, we just review the scheme for differentiation. That first of all, we check the power rule, then derivative of a function in case of algebraic functions. If we are dealing with trigonometric functions, then power rule, then derivative of trigonometric function, and third step will be the derivative of angle. In algebraic function, we have two steps, whereas in applying the power rule for and then evaluating the determinants for trigonometric functions, we have step number 1, power rule, then derivative of trigonometric function like sine, cos, tan, and then derivative of the angle. So we have 3 steps. Then we will now move to other type of functions, and those will be the logarithmic function, exponential function, and inverse trigonometric function. In case of logarithmic function, first of all we check the power rule, then derivative of the logarithmic function, and the third step will be derivative of quantity that is written with log. If we are finding derivative of exponential function, then step 1 is again, if the power rule is applicable, check for the power rule, then derivative of the exponential function, and then the third step will be derivative of the exponent. Till now we have to find the derivatives of logarithmic and exponential functions, then we will move to derivative of inverse trigonometric functions. These are the derivatives of exponential and logarithmic functions. If base of exponential function is e, then the derivative of that exponential function is the same exponential function, and this is derivative of the exponent, derivative of ax, that is a. If base of the exponential function is other than e, here it's a. First step is the exponential function will come as it is, then derivative of the exponent, and third is natural log of the base. Here the base is a, it comes natural log of a. दोबारा देखिए, अगर एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन की बेस e है तो एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन उसी तरह आ जाएगा और साथ जो होगा एक्सपोनेंट का डेरिवेटिव आ जाएगा. अगर एक्सपोनेंशियल की फंक्शन की बेस अदर देन ई है, ई के अलावा है कोई, तो एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन उसी तरह आ गया, साथ डेरिवेटिव एक्सपोनेंट का आ गया और साथ नेचुरल लॉग ऑफ बेस आ जाएगी. जिस तरह इस क्वेश्चन में बेस जो है वो ए है. फिर लॉगरिथमिक फंक्शन आ जाते हैं हमारे पास. इफ वी आर टू फाइंड द डेरिवेटिव ऑफ natural log, ln of x mean natural log, and by this ax we mean the quantity that is multiplied by natural log. The derivative is 1 over quantity, then derivative of the quantity, 1 over quantity, quantity log के साथ जो ये नंबर है ax, 1 over this value, and then derivative of the quantity. फोर्थ में आप देखें, this one is log with the base e, it is called natural log. If log is other than base e, then again 1 over quantity, quantity is this, then natural log of base, base is this b, and then derivative of the quantity. दोबारा से natural log का derivative जब लेंगे 1 over quantity और फिर multiply by derivative of quantity. जब अदर देन e का log होगा जिसका आप डेरिवेटिव लेंगे तो उस पर भी रिजल्ट इसी तरह अप्लाई होगा, 1 ओवर क्वांटिटी और साथ डेरिवेटिव ऑफ क्वांटिटी. लेकिन यहाँ पे एडिशनल स्टेप क्या होगा कि डिवाइड होगा बाय नेचुरल लॉग ऑफ द बेस. उसके बाद ये हमारे पास इन्वर्स के आएंगे, जो कि नेक्स्ट जब हम इन्वर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन को देखेंगे तो उसमें दोबारा आएंगे, लेकिन इनको भी हम देख लेते हैं. दैट derivative of sine inverse of x is 1 over 1 minus x square. Derivative of cos inverse of ax will be minus 1 over 1 minus ax square, and this is multiplied by the derivative of the quantity. This is the quantity. In this case, derivative of x will be 1 tan inverse of ax, 1 over 1 plus ax square, and this is derivative of this quantity. These are derivative of trigonometric functions. Exercise 7.3. Here, natural log of 2x. We have to find derivative of quantity with natural log. It is simply 1 over quantity then multiplied by derivative of quantity. Derivative of 2x will be 2. तो ये simply हमारे पास इसका जो है ये result आ जाएगा. Then in case of question number 3, if you have noticed, here is power on whole of a function. So we first apply power rule 2 as it is, reduce power by 1, and then derivative of the quantity. Here the quantity is our derivative of the function. Here the function is natural log of x. So derivative of natural log of x will be 1 over x, and that will be multiplied by this quantity's derivative, and the derivative of x will be 1. दोबारा से इसको देखते हैं. यहाँ पे पावर गिवन है, पावर रूल अप्लाई करेंगे, 2 पहले आ गया, एक पावर कम हो गई और फिर डेरिवेटिव आएगा फंक्शन का. फंक्शन कौन सा है? विदाउट दिस 2, इस 2 के बगैर जो है वो हमारा फंक्शन हो गया जो कि है log x. तो log x का डेरिवेटिव 1 ओवर x और साथ x का डेरिवेटिव 1 आ गया. फोर्थ क्वेश्चन में अगर आप देखें, वी हैव टू फाइंड डेरिवेटिव ऑफ log ऑफ sin x. सो derivative of log will be 1 over quantity, this is the quantity in this case, and then derivative of quantity and derivative of sin x will be cos x. If the same question is like this, sine of 2x, then the additional step will be 1 over quantity, then derivative of this quantity. Sin 2x का derivative क्या होना था? cos 2x, and then derivative of angle will be 2, क्योंकि इसमें एंगल का डेरिवेटिव भी साथ आपके पास आएगा. नाउ if we deal with this question, again 2 plus under root x is the quantity. Function is logarithmic function, 1 over quantity, then derivative of this quantity. Derivative of 2 will be 0, x raised to power 1 by 2 पे पावर रूल अप्लाई किया, तो ये आपके पास 6th क्वेश्चन का डेरिवेटिव बन गया. क्योंकि log था तो log की वजह से हम 1 ओवर क्वांटिटी और फिर डेरिवेटिव ऑफ क्वांटिटी को देख लेते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 और 3 में क्या डिफरेंस है? 3 में log जो है वो होल पे पावर है, जबकि यहाँ पे जो क्वांटिटी है उस पे पावर है. सो वी अप्लाई द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ log, दैट इज 3 comes before the function. आपको शायद याद हो, आपके पास log m raised to power अगर n हो तो this will be equal to n log m. तो यही रिजल्ट हमने यहाँ पे यूज कर दिया. दिस वन इज रिटन एज 3 log x. नाउ taking the derivative, 3 comes as it is, derivative of log x will be 1 over x. X is the quantity, so its derivative will be 1. For question number 10, it's written x cube and then log x. We are dealing with two functions, so this is product rule applicable here. Derivative of one quantity, the other comes as it is. X cube comes as it is, derivative of log x, that will be 1 over x. Then log x comes as it is, and derivative of x cube, and that is equal to 3x square. Then the simplification for this function is this much.